what issues do you strongly care about?
Let's see. Oh, a lot of them, if not all of them. It's hard to pick just a few, but definitely social justice, um, the economy, um, foreign policy, and I mean those are some of the major areas, and there are a lot of smaller issues in there that I'm passionate about. But
Okay, yeah, and those like help you pick like what candidate you want to vote for each time.
yes,
Cool. What do you believe? How do you believe this election will influence our democracy as a country?
we'll see. I think that if we have if Clinton is elected, then I mean I think that will be better for us as a democracy overall. I think that we'll see similar to what happened under Obama's presidency, where a lot of people who'd been sort of latent racist suddenly came out and said what they'd been thinking before. Now that they had some sort of provocation, not that Obama was actually provoking people, just that his presence as a black man in the White House, I think, made people do this. So Clinton, as if we're elected as a woman in the White House, I think you see a lot of misogyny come up, and people say horrible things about her, as they're already doing.
Right.
You know, we see on comments online, especially anonymous comments, like the terrible things people say, and I think that will become a lot more open. So that won't be good necessarily, but it will help see, oh, okay, we're still dealing with this, because even though I think, you know, I'm saying this as a white man, but I think women already know they're dealing with problems, and that will just become more clear. Trump presidency, I don't think anything good would come of that, in any respect whatsoever.
Candidates are. Why do you think they're the most disliked presidential candidates of like all time?
Right. I think Hillary Clinton is one of the most disliked by her detractors because she's a woman, and I think that if you replaced any of, like, if you took a man with all of her qualities exactly, people would be okay with her, or okay with that person. And I think a lot of it comes from her being female, from her having a strong persona. She's had to have a strong persona in order to make it like this. You know, if she'd been, you know, very quiet or disarming, I don't think she would have gotten very far in her chosen field. And one of my favorite sayings is, well-behaved women rarely make history. So she's had to buck trends and do things that might seem unlikable to people who prefer women to be quiet, or whatever, in order to advance as a politician, and as a, not just as a politician, as a person in politics, as a person active in government. Trump, I think it's because, you know, his willingness to just say anything, and sort of desire to be as outrageous as possible, and also the, you know, he'll say things like, I don't need to consult people because I'm already smart. Okay, but why is your position on this? Well, we'll tell you that later. It's just the outrageousness with which he either lies or seems proud of not knowing very much about a particular issue, is why I dislike him.